Yo, what's up, fellow adventurers and Azeroth fans? I'm sure we've all been riding that real good high from Blizzcon and soaking up the electrifying announcements and all the buzz around what's coming next. With the confirmations of Cataclysm Classic on the horizon in mid-2024, I know a lot of people are just looking ahead right now. However, I really don't recommend doing that. You shouldn't be hanging up your cloak just yet. I really do promise that Wrath of the Lich King has plenty of epic moments in store for us. So let's buckle in and dive into the most anticipated and exciting updates still to come in Wrath. In just a mere 3 weeks, we're on the brink of a game-changing update. That update, of course, being a significant nerf to the Lich King encounter. We'll be getting the Hell Screams Warsong and the Strength of Rin buffs for Horde and Alliance. These are no small tweaks though, these are a 30% increase to your health, your healing, and your absorbs. And here's the best part, this is completely optional. You just have to have a word with the NPC at the entrance to toggle the buff on or off. You have to remember the original buff kicked in at 5% during the vanilla days and gradually climbed to a full 30% by July. Blizzard's own Tim Jones has hinted that we should expect to see at least a 5% increase by December. So for those guilds on the cusp of glory, defeating the heroic Lich King without the buff is still well within reach. On the heels of the Lich King nerf, we also have the famous Ruby Sanctum raid waiting in the wings. It's pretty similar to Obsidian Sanctum, with 3 mini-bosses leading up to a draconic showdown with Halion. Ignore what you've heard before though, this isn't a walk in the park. It really is a challenge on par with the Icecrown Citadel's toughest, other than maybe the Lich King. Though if you've conquered the likes of Putricide and Rotface on Heroic, Halion should be well within your reach. Think of Ruby Sanctum as the secret end credit scene of a blockbuster movie. It really does set the stage well for Cataclysm, and it signals Deathwing's imminent arrival. It's not just great lore though, there's also really good loot and gear in Ruby Sanctum. The loot from Ruby Sanctum is a treasure trove that will have you in awe. I mean, that might be overstating it, but we are talking about gear that will really set you apart in each one of the 4 difficulty modes. You'll be getting 258 item level essentials in the normal 10-man mode, as well as coveted 271 and 284 item levels in the heroic modes. This is true biz loot that does define the endgame. I can't speak highly enough about the Twilight Scale trinkets. These are best in slot for nearly every spec in the game. And they're not just gear, they're game changers. There's more coming in Wrath, but first we have to recklessly speculate for a bit. As we look beyond the immediate treasures and trials of Ruby Sanctum, let's speculate on the future of class balance. Wrath has seen more tweaking and tuning than pretty much anybody could have imagined. And Blizzard has gotten pretty positive feedback on changes like the trap launcher and the new gamma modes. That means we could be seeing some bonus changes in the next couple months. The true seismic balancing shift though will come in the Cataclysm Prepatch. I know it sounds crazy, but the Cataclysm Prepatch could last up to 2 months and it'll completely revamp the class systems. Fresh from Blizzcon with the recent confirmation that Cata's coming in the first half of 2024, we're sure to get the pre-patch earlier than anybody had expected. The pre-patch is way more than just a tune-up too, it's a complete overhaul of class mechanics and core systems. One of the big ones that'll be introduced is Reforging, allowing for unprecedented customization of gear stats. Your old emblems like your Emblems of Frost will also give way to the new Justice Point system. That system ushers in a new era of gear acquisition. And let's not forget the sweeping class changes. I mean, things like the talent trees will be completely streamlined. We'll also be getting the new mastery stat, which kinda adds depth to every single action you take in game. And since the pre-patch will completely rebalance every single class, it's gonna be the best time ever to come back and make new alts. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be playing like an absolute madman getting ready for the epic expansion ahead. To all the stalwart defenders of Azeroth, there really is a whirlwind of change coming on the horizon. We're just getting started. I mean, Blizzard already basically confirmed Mists of Pandaria during BlizzCon. So from the upcoming nerfs to the treasures of Ruby Sanctum and the cataclysmic changes of the pre-patch, there's just so much to explore. There will also be a whole lot to master and way more to discuss in the future. So definitely stay tuned as we delve deeper into these updates in future videos. And absolutely do not forget to hit the subscribe button to join our ranks. After that, check out the linked video for all the latest on Cataclysm's release. Until next time, keep your weapons sharp and your wits about you.